If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers back again and welcome to episode number 26 of the Chelsea career mode here on FIFA 15. We start with a game away from home against West Brom. The last two Barclays Premier League games today. Here's your team news.
West Brom have one change to their lineup. Ben Foster starts in goal. Jonas Olsson replaces Gareth McCauley, who's suspended. Yusuf Malumbu plays with Claudio Jacob in the centre of the park. Victor Anichebe is the sole striker today. Here's the Chelsea lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Andre Schürrle starts with Lucas on the flanks. Loic Remy is the main striker today.
Few rotation players in the starting lineup today, rather understandably, considering it was only a short while after the FA Cup final that, of course, we played yesterday. If you missed that video, then, of course, feel free to check the channel page for it. There will be an annotation in the bottom left of your screen to take you to it. But we got off to a great start here against West Brom. Lucas driving around the outside of the defence before drilling it across to the awaiting Loic Remy, who quite easily and quite tamely side-foots it into the bottom corner of the net, and we take a 1-0 lead. Now, Ramirez got brushed off rather ridiculously there. Unfortunately for me, Victor Anichebe wasn't quite able to get his shot on target, and the header went over the top. So we pushed further into the first half, trying to get ourselves a second goal if we possibly can, because as you guys will have been able to tell from this entire season so far, my defending on FIFA 15, at least in this particular Chelsea career mode, is particularly average. I'm still getting to grips with how the game plays, etc. Haven't quite yet found my form when it comes to the defensive side of things. Going forward, I'm getting better. I'm pretty decent when it comes to the attacking side of playing FIFA 15. I just cannot defend to save my life. But we so far in this game have ourselves a clean sheet, trying to extend the lead here with Loic Remy, although it's a good save from Ben Foster down low to his left hand side to palm it around the post for a corner in first half stoppage time. We will get another chance from said corner though. It's going to be Andre Schürrle to whip in the set piece. I'm going to try and find Ricardo Rodriguez at the deep far side of the box. See a good first touch and a decent shot, but unfortunately it's fired straight at Pocognoli, and it deflects tamely down into the awaiting hands of Ben Foster. We still weren't done for the first half though. Lucas goes on a great run here, lovely scoop turn followed by a couple of jinking moves inside a few defenders, turns them quite nicely, but then unfortunately Ben Foster's on hand again to make another good save. So we could be 3 or 4-0 up already in this game as we head into the second half. Unfortunately though, it's only the one, although we're going to get another fantastic opportunity here. Lucas again utilising his pace, races away from the back line. That last touch was a heavy one though, and it just took it too far in front of him and meant that the goalkeeper was able to close the gap, and weirdly poked it with his left foot and not his right. Couldn't quite find that bottom corner, and unfortunately we stay at 1-0. So many chances to improve our lead so far. Lucas was actually having a very, very good game here today, and Loic Remy came close with a header there. Ben Foster again diving away to his left hand side to keep it out, but they weren't able to get themselves back in it. We weren't able to extend the lead, so we only take a 1-0 win from that one. But 3 points are 3 points, and it's nice to actually keep a clean sheet for the first time in a while, to be completely honest. So we come into the next game, the final game of the Barclays Premier League season, at home against Sunderland. Not going to be an easy game, but we'll start off as always with some team news.
Here's the Chelsea lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Aymeric Laporte plays with Kurt Zouma in central defence. Ross Barkley plays with Josh McEachran in central midfield. In attack, Didier Drogba starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. This is the Sunderland team for you today. Costel Pantelimon plays in goal. Simon Kjær starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Jack Rodwell starts, looking to recover his form. Josie Altidore is the main striker today.
So the final game is against a team that we've come up against numerous times this year across this series and the My Player. We've played Sunderland twice in the league now. We also played them twice in the Cup as well in this series by drawing and then getting a replay. And we also played them in the Cup in the My Player. So this is actually in the first few weeks of both career modes. So FIFA 15 on this channel, it's the 5th time we've played Sunderland already, but Jack Rodwell plays through Giaccherini here. It's only a wonderful left-handed save there from Thibaut Courtois that keeps Sunderland out. Of course, earlier on, you'll have seen Ross Barkley straight from kick-off nick the ball off their midfielder and run all the way through, but unfortunately, again, a goalkeeper at the other end keeps them in the game. And Josh McEachran playing, again, a few rotation plays in this one. Drogba with a good shot down low, but Pantelimon holds on to it because, of course, just a few days after this game, there's the Champions League final, which will come come to you as a live com tomorrow, so be sure to check your sub boxes for that tomorrow afternoon. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you don't miss it. So as you can see, Drogba again trying to force the issue, but unfortunately not really finding any sort of breakthrough. So I made 3 changes. Costa, Terry and Malanda coming on, as we get a lovely view of my manager's backside there while they're making the substitution. Rather a weird animation, but actually making those 3 changes to the side actually unsettles me more than anything else. And Sunderland, we're going to break through here. Liam Bridcut plays the ball into Adam Johnson, gets it back to him, and that is a very, very good finish from Liam Bridcut. Not playing too many games for Sunderland this year in real life, of course, brought in by Gustavo Poyet to Sunderland from Brighton, where he was formerly in charge. And actually Bridcut makes a breakthrough here, and then 15 minutes from time, Adam Johnson not really going anywhere with that particular run, does find Bridcut though, and then he scores again. So out of nowhere, after we've been dominant in the game, we find ourselves 2-0 down, quite against the run of play. And to be completely honest, I didn't expect that at all. So we're trying to get ourselves back in it with just 10 minutes to go. Van Aanholt makes a good challenge there on Diego Costa. Aspie's going to feed Ross Barkley, turns inside Adam Johnson really nicely, but his shot is wayward, doesn't quite find the target, let alone the back of the net. And in the end, we're actually going to lose that game 2-0. So Sunderland do to us what we did to Southampton yesterday, winning a game against the run of play. It works both ways, it seems, when it comes to football. That, of course, is the nature of the game, but that's going to bring the Barclays Premier League season to a close for this first year. We get £11 million as our transfer budget bonus. Not that we'll be able to spend it this particular transfer window. And as you can see, confirmation that the Champions League final is on its way against Athletic Club de Bilbao. Liverpool win the Capital One Cup rather, but of course we won the FA Cup, and then we currently finished 3rd in the Barclays Premier League. Manchester City win back-to-back titles, top of the league by 6 points from long-time leaders Spurs, who dropped to 2nd and off the pace, and there was only 2 points between ourselves and Tottenham at the end of the day. If we'd beaten Sunderland on the final day, we would have finished 2nd, but it doesn't matter. We finished 3rd, we've won the FA Cup, and we've got the chance to win the Champions League tomorrow as well. I think I can deem it a successful season, to be completely honest. We didn't actually lose any more games in either of the top 2, as you can see, 6 defeats for all of us, but it was just Manchester City winning more than they drew that cost both us and Spurs the chance of the title. But overall, so far, pleasing domestic season. Hopefully we can improve with the European Cup win tomorrow as well. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. We recently hit 29,000 subscribers, which is absolutely superb. I can't thank you enough for the amazing support. Maybe we'll even hit 30k by the end of the weekend. Who knows? But it's been superb so far. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Fingers crossed you'll enjoy the Champions League final tomorrow. I haven't as of yet recorded it, so hopefully I can win. And of course there'll be a My Player episode for you tonight. There'll be this tomorrow and an Atleti episode tomorrow night. There was one last night as well. Every single day, 2 videos on the channel. Make sure you check your sub boxes. There's a schedule in the description of every single video. Feel free to subscribe and of course add me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. You'll find links to those in the description down below, as you can see on the end slate, and of course links download to g2a.com as well if you want to get yourself some codes. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tonight with My Player, and I'll see you next time.